All right, we got coming up next silverdimos versus metalskinpanic. Silverdimos with the Dedede and metalskin with the marth. And yeah, I myself playing a little bit of Dedede. Very, very solid character in this game. Similar to like Falco, where just having that chain grab on a lot of characters, being able to put up a consistent 40 to 60% at the beginning of stocks is very powerful. But even apart from that, even if you don't get the chain grab, they're playing around grabs very well. Or even on characters that it doesn't work, you have a back throw that does 17. You have arguably one of the best back throws in the game. It's probably between that and like Donkey Kong back air on paper. Oh, unfortunately though, silverdimos living up to his initials, SDing off stage there. And metalskinpanic, not really seeing anything too special from this marth coming out. But yeah, marth, a pretty fantastic character in his own right, can get those 2 to 3 piece combos in the right hands, but just really that fundamentals master can play that spacing game very well. And look at MSP with a great recovery, but that Dedede dash attack is going to be coming out here. And in comparison to future iterations, that Dedede dash attack is actually not horrendous to put out, just because characters' punish games aren't that strong. Like, you're not going to want to do this against like a Falco or another character that can like chain grab Dedede himself, but versus characters like marth, you're gonna take one hit. So that slow dash attack that has the potential to kill has a much better risk reward in comparison to like Smash 4 and Ultimate. But that forward smash, I don't think it tippered, but I don't think it really mattered at that percent. SD running out of jumps, and we're gonna be running out of time. Nice little back throw here for positioning though. And despite that, early SD is starting to make up some lost ground. Unfortunately missing, but with that forward smash, but now both players get their footing once again. You see that back air just poking out. It really just is melee Jigglypuff back air in this game, but oh no! Unfortunately, saving MSP there. It's going to keep him alive a little bit longer. Going for the gamut of the dash attack, once again, not going to be able to hit. And we return back to neutral. A nice power shield coming out from MSP on that back air. It's going to keep him alive. Little down throw. Action. Oh, and nice. Being able to get that grab in there right before the inhale, and gets the tipper forward smash to take it in a 2-stock match.
Girlfriend, I'm wondering if you're gonna pay today or tomorrow.
What?
You pay for your venue in your bracket.
Oh shoot! I didn't realize I hadn't paid yet. Yeah. Go! Just let him know I'm sorry that I already paid. All right, so running it straight back to Smashville. No surprises there. Just because Dedede isn't going to want to deal with the slants of like Yoshi's or Lilat, and FD is an auto ban. So it's between this and Battlefield for both characters, and I feel like there's no real reason to pick anything else. Maybe a PS2, but I don't think either of them really want to deal with that. Smashville just really is the most solid fundamental stage, which is why it's the quintessential starter in this game. It really does feel like the best balance between being able to get the being able to play solid fundamental neutral. MSP though, not really doing any like crazy grabbly shenanigans or anything crazy in the neutral, just kind of hitting the right buttons and very, very good spacing on that forward smash especially. It's a good gamut to go for. And in these earlier Smash incarnations, it's a little bit easier to hit those marth tippers. It's a little more reliable to just kind of be able to throw it out there, and especially on King Dedede, you know, it's a little bit easier to hit that spacing because you got more mass to work with. As we go for it again on the get-up attack, great spacing coming out from MSP. Pulling out off the back throw for positioning once again. Marth is so good at holding down the center stage and really just making you stay in the corner, but a great setup from SD. Great setup with that Waddle D to make up some lost ground, but forward air is going to take it. And with Marth, it sort of feels like an inevitability that something's going to kill, because a lot of what the lower tiered characters struggle with is like, once they kind of like hit their kill move, usually most characters in this game only have like 1 or 2 reliable kill moves. If they hit it and it doesn't take the stock like that up smash just did, a lot of them just struggle for a long time. But because Marth Tipper exists, even if you do like hit a forward smash and it happens not to kill or something, you don't really have to be worried as long as you're confident in your ability to hold down center stage and continue to play that spacing game. Green neutral air coming in though. And listen, SD, I'm talking up MSP quite a bit, but SD doing a great job of like making sure that the game isn't going too far out of grasp. Once again, we do still have the game with that back throw, and we're still continuing to throw and chuck out those Waddle Dees when we are in disadvantage. It's just been such a difficult battle for him to actually challenge the space on the ground and get any sort of stage control, just because he is a slower character, and that bigger body of his is going to be very tough for him to space around those forward kind of point-and-click aerials that Marth has. Because apart from back air, you don't really have anything particularly great to challenge his range. You have back air and down tilt, but if you never hit the ground, you're not even going to be able to use that down tilt to any effectiveness either. So you're very limited in what you can do, and SD is, you know, kind of having this masterclass of patience to nickel and dime and just wait for your opening, and there it goes. That was a pretty good opening right there, going for the gambit, getting back on stage, but unfortunately, patience not quite enough to take it there. And MSP taking it 2-0, but a very close 2-0. And I'm going to take a look at the rest of this pool, because I'm not in the next wave at all, so I'm more than happy to stay here on the mic, do a little bit of rambling.